What up, y'all? Tap in, tap in. You tune into the Real Inward Growth and Development Show. I'm your host with the most, your boy Dub. I'm known as Goombaya in other parts of the world. Tap in, y'all. I want to kick it with y'all for a minute, man. Huh? I want to kick it with y'all, man. Y'all know when y'all come in, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and share this junk to someone that you think might benefit from this other than yourself. You heard? Alright, y'all, I want to kick it with y'all, man. I want to kick it with y'all about this. Sometimes you have to lose to win again. Huh? You gotta drill this in your head right here. Sometimes you gotta lose to win again. When you sitting back and you thinking like, damn, nothing is coming through. Nothing is coming through. Why this is going on. Things that you know that usually be a walk in the park, a easy slam dunk, easy bucket. It's not even dropping for you. You need those losses to win again. It's just point blank period. You need those losses. Even to the people that's winning. Some people that be winning will dwell on the losses that they took and whatnot, and not even enjoying their wins. And you gotta realize even that you had to take those losses. This ain't the time to be bitter. You have to take those losses to know that you're going to win again. It's just the law of polarity. You have to go through that. You know what I mean? How many of us had that relationship that fell through? Huh? You thought that one was going to rock out. You had the guy, you had the girl, or whatever. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, you on that 15-pound weight loss diet. that breakup diet. You heard? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, but then look, you're not there now. You're not there now. And if you are going through that, you're going to definitely get past that. Because nothing is new under the sun. It says it in Ecclesiastes. Nothing is new under the sun. You know what I mean? Everybody have their ups and their downs. But you need those downs in order to get up. And you have to remember that. Because some people be putting their head in the oven because they think the world is closing in and it's only picking on them. You gotta know that, yo, it's building me for something. Because it can't bring me to the next level if I can't handle this right here. Because he don't want to bless you for you to just goof it up. Huh? Whatever level that he's about to bring you to. That don't mean he's going to have you all the way level 10. He may need to have you have bumps in the road on level 2 just so he could give you level 3. And it goes like that, so on and so on. Sometimes he may skip you a level, but it is what it is. Sometimes you have to lose to win again. You know? Sometimes you may have lost that gig that you thought you was like, boom, you got it. It took you a minute to get in there, but it didn't last out or it didn't pan out the way you thought it was going to do. Huh? And it got taken from you. And sometimes it's not even your fault. It's not even your fault sometimes. It's just budget cuts, whatever it may be. But you had to take that L. Because now you off to something else that's going to be big. Huh? Trust and believe. I done had an opportunity when I was young. Crazy opportunity of a lifetime. You know what I mean? Let it slip through my hands. I was beating myself up for that for a while because I was young. I didn't even know how this thing worked. Man, ask me now. It was a blessing that didn't come through. Facts. Sorry, y'all, a little technical difficulty. But yeah, you know, you just don't know sometimes what cards you be dealt. But sometimes those cards you're going to have the bad hand. And you just got to play it right. but you will have that good hand again. That is just inevitable. You know what I mean? How long in between those times, I don't know. You know, but I think it goes quicker when you have a better attitude and a better understanding, when you know that you have to take these L's in order to win. You know how you ever had that feeling where you think everything is just going against you? Everything and everybody. You know what I mean? People that you was rocking with and all that, family members, they just seem like everybody's like this goofy to you. Everything just seemed different, you know? And from that, you just distance yourself from everything, and you start to feel like, is it you? Nah, it ain't you. You know what I mean? It ain't you. It's at the point right now that you have to lose certain things that was in your life in order to win for your life. You can't sit there and be wondering what's being taken away from you. You gotta understand that it's something more that's about to come. And you gotta just move and flow. You just gotta move and flow, man. Once you stop and start turning around and looking back and wondering why and all that, that's what have you stuck. You gotta stay with the motion. You know what the kids say, I got motion, that you gotta keep going with it. You know, you want your eyes to look at all kinds of things in this world. You don't have no time to stop and be contemplating on things and second guessing and woe is me and why this happened and all this stuff like that. Like you the only person in the world that got some problems or something bad happened to. Bad things happen to a lot of people, man. But they wound up winning after that. Like for instance, you got some people that had ill handicaps, disfigured, and these people wound up being in Special Olympics, Now if they'd have sat there, and, you know, for the most part, the ones that's able to move around and stuff like that, man. I seen a dude one time, he ain't had no arms or no legs, and he's up here doing mad stuff. I'm like, psh. So you gotta understand, he took them losses, but he winning. He winning again. Cause I know about him, he don't know about me. Just think about that. Like at the end of the day, man, the losses, the wins, it all makes up the story, you know? But you're not gonna win if you don't take no losses. You're not. You're not truly winning if you ain't say, yo, my loss column was piling up. You know? Sometimes it'll make you cry on certain things that you lost. Like, man, you know? For some people, it'll make you cry, man. For real. Like this. Hurting inside about things and all of that, you know? But you gotta understand, it can't stay like that. It can't stay like that. And the more you start pumping the good vibes and the knowledge into your brain and keep looking at it until that it just seeps into your subconscious. Like, I gotta take this. Nah, I ain't worrying about it. Yeah, all right, I'll take it. Because you know you coming up soon. You know you coming up soon. Every day I wake up, I be like, you know what I mean? It's my time. You know? It is what it is. And y'all all, when y'all wake up, supposed to be like, this is my time. You know? It is what it is. Ain't in no losing season, ain't in no winning season. But right now, I'm claiming the winning season. Because God knows I done took a lot of L's last year. That's a fact. A lot of L's. And if I'd have sat there and sulked over it and trying to analyze it and put it all together. And nah, man, I just kept moving. Next thing you know, I'm doing this in front of y'all. You dig? So last year this time, you'd have asked me about this being this, I wasn't optimistic like that. I was doing other podcasts or whatever. It was, it was starting to have too many gaps in between and whatnot, and I was starting to look elsewhere to do something else, and then, I don't know, I just got led into kicking it with y'all, you heard? So, at the end of the day, I thought I lost the podcast. I thought I lost this joint, and right now, kicking it with y'all. And as long as I can help one person, 2 people, I'm alright. I don't need the 1,000 likes. It'll be great, but as long as I like when somebody say, yo, man, I needed that. Good looking, big baby. Huh? That's all. Good looking. Because when I search the joint, when I'm on YouTube, I search the hair people too. I constantly big on self-help and all of that, autobiographies on people that I think is interesting. I'm big on that. You heard? So, but guys, I ain't gonna sit here and drag y'all out all day, man. I just want y'all to know that sometimes you gotta lose to win again. Y'all know how it goes, man. Sometimes you be up, sometimes you be down. Sometimes those downs may not even be your fault, man. It just be, it's time for you to take the loss now. And as long as you had that in your mind, like, all right, I gotta take this one right now. Cool. You heard? It is what it is. Well, guys, that's my video for today. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. You heard? Go to my clothing line. Got a clothing line, bazookaclothing.com. Gonna get you some. Stop me when I'm lying. I got some new joints coming out tomorrow. See, I got the A1 Day 1 t-shirt. You can't really see it like that because I ain't got the ill camera. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't know. Whatever. But till next time, y'all. Appreciate y'all. You heard? Salute. Your boy.
Today's podcast is sponsored by Back and Forward TV. Goon by y'all. Here's the shirts. Huh? He said, stop me when I'm lying. Goon by y'all. Huh? Today's podcast.